Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Prosperity Mindset Call. I'm just excited about, was it Thursday? Happy Thursday to everybody. I hope everybody had a great Wednesday. I know I did. And excited about a new day and new opportunities to create some success for my organization, my team, and in my life. And, this morning, I woke up early this morning, and I was jotting down some notes, and something hit me in my head and my heart this morning, and it says, fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the process. And I started thinking back on my career and really start going back through some of the experiences that I had in my career in relationship marketing. And one of the months that came to me, it was a March. It was a March. A few years ago in March, I was doing my 3-a-days. I was doing all the things that I knew I needed to do, and just things didn't seem to be clicking for me. And, sometimes in our business, we'll go through the process, and we believe that something's wrong with the process, but we haven't really totally bought into the process totally. That way, and if we haven't totally bought into the process totally, then we can't totally get involved in the right activities because we're totally not bought in to the process. And, I've been around the industry for 25 years here in a month or so, but I still go through times myself that you got to get in the rhythm, and you got to get a real high level of consistency in your business. And sometimes when you're not getting the results that you believe you should get, you sometimes start looking outside of the systems for the answers, and you start looking in the wrong place for those answers. And the story this morning that I want to share with you was, man, I was doing 3 a day. I was doing calls. I was doing presentations. I was doing all the things that I know that were conducive to getting the right results. But the first day went by, no sponsorship. The second day, no sponsorship. The third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, I'm still doing 3 a day. I'm doing meeting after meeting. I'm doing calls. I'm doing 3 ways with my power line, with my prospects. I'm doing all the things that I know that I needed to do. And in March 24th, I went from March 1st to March 24th. I had nobody that I enrolled that month. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I can't believe it. No one said yes. Nobody's coming in. Nothing's happening for me. I can't believe this. And I've been in this industry a long time. So I start thinking about, man, what's wrong? Is there something I'm saying? Is there something I'm doing? Is something? But what I want to share this morning is that you got to fall in love with the process. You have to embrace the process, and you have to be consistent with the process. You can't maneuver around outside of the process. And once I understood, I just kept on going. I just kept on driving. I just kept on doing 3 a day. I just kept on doing the things that I know that made me successful years and years and years. But you know what? From March 24th to the end of the month, I sponsored 11 people. I went 24 days, and the whole month without bringing anybody in. And from the last week of the month, I sponsored 11 people. And the story behind the story is that I didn't change anything. I just kept doing what I knew that was conducive to me having success. But sometimes we start looking, when we don't get the results immediately, we start looking for other ways to get those results. The way to get the results is fall in love with the process and continue down that process every single day, and with the same type of attitude and positive attitude, then we get a positive outcome. Just think if I would have stopped doing what I was doing, or I would have changed up what I was doing, or I would have did less of what I was doing. It was amazing because, see, people come in when they're ready. People say yes when they're ready. We can't close people. When I hear people say, well, I need a strong closer. You're in the wrong mindset. You have to understand, we don't close people. We share, we educate, we update. We don't close. And you know what? When I first got involved in the industry, that was one of the hardest things for me to grasp, because my sales and marketing background was I felt I had to close people. And I was closing them, and I was closing them in the business, but they were closed right off to no duplication, because they were getting involved in the business to basically get me to shut up instead of not. They were getting in the business for the wrong reasons and not the right reasons. So what I'm telling you this morning is that you got to fall in love with the process. You got to embrace the process. No matter what results you're getting, you got to still continue to be excited about the process and engage in the process and create a fun culture around that process. And that's why we talk about 3 a day, 3 a day, 3 a day. Ladies and gentlemen, think about that. From the last week of that month, I put 11 people in my business. Most people say, well, I'd be ecstatic about to do 11 people. I was ecstatic about very excited about those 11 people. But most people would have started looking and trying to find ways to fix things that weren't broke. Just because I didn't sponsor anybody from the 1st to the 23rd didn't mean the process, the system didn't work. It just meant that who I was sharing it with wasn't ready yet. And I had to get my mindset is that people are ready when they're ready, not when we're ready. You got to remember that. People are ready when they're ready, not when we're ready. The key is have so many people in the funnel that there's people that are ready when we're ready different times in our career and in our month and in the year or the week and the quarter. The key is overexposed, so there's so many people in different phases of their life and different areas of saying yes to us that we're getting people coming in our business. So that last 7 days was very, very rewarding because I did the work day 1 through the 23rd day. I didn't stop. I kept on doing 3 a day. I kept on doing 3-ways. I kept on doing sit-downs. I kept on doing one-on-one presentations. I kept on doing what I know I need to do. But my question is you on this call is that if you didn't get the result you wanted to get the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, would you continue down the process? Is your mindset strong enough? Is your belief and your passion strong enough for what we're doing to keep you down, to keep you involved in the right activities that's going to be conducive to winning in our business? And that comes with personal growth and enhancement. I don't believe if I didn't have the personal growth and enhancement behind me to help keep me focused and doing the right activities, I would have quit. I would have stopped. I would have stopped doing what I know. After 20-some years in the industry, I still would have stopped. So it doesn't matter how long you've been in this industry, what level of success you had. We have the same mentality. We go through the same struggles as anybody else. We just know how to keep ourselves focused as we're going through some of the tough times. See, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sow seeds, and some of those seeds are going to hit fertile ground. Some of them are going to get blown away. Some of them, the birds are going to pick up and take them and eat them. It doesn't matter. Just keep sowing seeds. Keep planting the lifestyle. Keep sharing the vision. Keep doing the things that you know that are conducive. If you do it long enough and consistent enough, you're going to get the right results. And that's the story behind the story this morning. Think about that for a second. I went 23 days. It was a drought. Man, I was like, man, I can't believe this. This guy told me he's going to get in. He didn't get in. I can't believe this guy told me he's excited. He's ready. He's going to do a meeting. He didn't do it. That month, everything that could go wrong, Murphy's Committee went wrong. And in the last 7 days of the month, turns completely around. Because you know what? I stayed involved in the process. I stayed focusing on keeping the main thing. And that's exposing my business with a high level of excitement and passion and belief. And ladies and gentlemen, when the right people was able to come in my path and get those tools, the last 7 days of the week, the business exploded. It exploded in the March. I had 11 new people come in the business. And you know what's amazing? Because those 11 people, it seemed like all of them was ready to go at the same time. They were ready to go at the same time. And that's when I was able to team up with my power line, the people above me, and they helped me keep those 11 people moving in the right direction. So the message to the madness this morning is that, are you staying in the process? Have you embraced the process? Are you engaged in the process? Are you teaching the process? Have you learned the process? Are you promoting the process? Are you sold out to the process? Ladies and gentlemen, when you sell out to something, it's amazing how the universe will give you exactly what you sell out for. If you sell out for great things will come to you. If you sell out for mediocrity, mediocre things will come your way. It's amazing what will happen. We have to embrace the process. We have to love the process. We have to teach the process every single day. But we can't start looking outside the process. The answer is inside the system. It's not outside the system. The answer is inside the system, and it starts in the mirror. It starts in the mirror. You know, when I start doubting myself, sometimes I'll put Michael Jackson, the song, The Man in the Mirror. I listen to it over and over again. Your problem is not your problem. I repeat it again. The problem that you think you have in your business is not your problem. Your problem is not your problem. And that'll be another training call we do very, very soon. So I appreciate everybody jumping on this call in the morning. It's a prosperity mindset call to get our heads and our hearts started right, to give us some of the things that we need to go out and build a big business, have some fun, and impact others' lives. And we do it every single Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. And the call is called the prosperity mindset because prosperous-minded individuals think they're prosperous. They know they're prosperous. They embrace prosperity. They teach it. They believe it. It's part of who they are, and that's exactly who's on this call every single morning. Take care, everybody. God bless you. Look forward to having a big day today. The 12 o'clock noon broadcast. Let's pack it out. Let's build for event. We had a great training call last night. Let's do what we know we need to do. Let's keep a high-speed, low-drag model. Let's get a lot of people in front of this opportunity. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the balance of your day.